Hey there, Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, Gemini Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moonlit Waters. Super excited to have you here. I like to do these every week, the moon astrology every week. I like knowing what's going on, and so I'll give you a little advice on where the moon is and how things are moving for you this week. So you have a lot coming out here. All right. You have a lot. So I wanted to get some overall energy for you to start the week. And before I forget, if you are local and you are playing along, the mantra for the week is I seek to understand myself. I seek to understand myself. So you have quite a lot happening here. You have the dragons. It says slay them all. I don't particularly feel that way. I love dragons. I think, though, that what they're saying, of course, is that she's walking in, she's damaged, but she's going back in to finish the fight. And so I think that's where you're at. It's like it's time to stand up and take your power back because you have paint the sun back into your sky. Paint the sun back into your sky, and you can always rewrite the story. So I feel like it is time for you to let go of the old stories about I'm not okay and this isn't all right and I'm not good enough, and it's time to release those and let those go and write your new story. And you have the mirror. Treat your body like the palace that it is. And so this is about self-esteem, self-value, self-worth. There's more to that. That is like a whole reading in itself, Gemini. I really want to do a whole reading just on that for everybody, to be honest. I might just do that. Be on the lookout for that. That might show up on a Tuesday. Not this week. Not this week. I got a lot going on. But I think that's something that's worth really talking about. But so you are in the position where you can create your own story. That is what North Node of Gemini has been all about. It is about then what are you curious about and what are you willing to release and let go of in order to bring in something new for yourself. Rewrite your new story and release and let go of your fears. The dragons here could definitely be your fears. Your fears about not being good enough. And your decision to stand up for yourself and move forward in a way that is all about you and what you believe in. So yes, we start out with the moon in your sign on Monday. And the moon is going to be in trine, which is a beautiful flow of energy with Jupiter up in Aquarius and with Mars in Libra. And so this energy, this flow of energy is about what is the story that you want to rewrite for yourself, and how can you expand it and take action in order to manifest it for yourself. What you think about, you are going to create. So if you're thinking about the negative stories, the things that other people have told you, the things that maybe you don't even know where they come from, if that's what you focus on, that's what you're going to manifest in your life. But however, if you say, I am rewriting a new story, I'm going to paint the sun into my own sky, I have a clean slate. And you have a clean slate. You have just gone through the North Node in your sign, and it is coming back to the 0 point. You have a clean slate. So what do you want to create for yourself? What is the story that you want to write? What is the story that you tell yourself and the world about who you are? But it starts with how you talk to yourself. What are you going to tell yourself about yourself? When you look in the mirror, you only say kind things to yourself. What the words that you speak out loud, your body hears and takes in and creates and manifests for you on all the levels. On all the levels. So, the moon is going to move into Cancer at 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, U.S. on Monday. You'll have to adjust for time zones. I can't do that. But earlier in the day, it is this energy of this idea coming in of how you want to create and rewrite for yourself. And then as the moon moves into Cancer, that is the house of the mother. The moon rules Cancer, and it is the house of the mother, and the moon's at home now, right? And so at the same time, it's squaring off with Chiron, which is in Aries. Aries is the house of self and the inner child. And so things are going to get brought up. triggers are going to happen, things that remind you. This is why it's really important that you paint your own sun into the sky, that you slay your dragons or the negative opinions others have given you about yourself, that you rewrite your own story, because these couple of days here, there's going to be a lot of energy around things triggering us that we need to be brought to the surface to be healed. The sun is in Scorpio. When the sun is in Scorpio, it's about going deep and doing the deep healing work. Now's the time to create and manifest for yourself, where you decide that no matter who you are or what other people think you are or whatever, it doesn't matter. You know who you are. You are brilliant. You are beautiful. And you can just shine. So write your own story, right? So I think you're going to find that Monday's a really great day to get things done. Tuesday, people are going to be really a little moody, and it's going to be hard to concentrate. By the time you get to Wednesday, it's very dreamy energy, and it's going to be hard to really focus a lot. So that's because this healing energy is really trying to get moving. It really wants to manifest something. So you have Adrift in the Shallow Waters. It says, take a few deep breaths and reconnect to your inner peace. Notice the small things and appreciate them. Do some meditation and think about the beauty of your life. Okay, so when things happened in our childhood that laid out the paradigm that we live in, the stories that we tell ourselves, there was also good stuff. And sometimes the good stuff is really hard to find. And the good stuff might be that it was so bad that I learned to rely on myself. I'm a lot stronger because of that. So it might be that you have to go into what did being in those difficult situations create for you as a person that allows you to dominate in your own personal world, the things that you need to. And for others, you're going to find that you can remember there were a lot of good times. And it all depends on how things played out for you. But look for the good and release the bad, because you have clearing the excess. Clearing the excess says you are entering the transitional phase. That's because the sun just moved into Scorpio and would benefit from clearing away excess clutter, whether it is the physical body or the physical space or the emotional body or the emotional space, the spiritual body, the spiritual space. Clearing excess. So to do that, a lot of times all you have to do is physically clear something, because it creates the ability to generate, because energy just feeds on the energy, and it creates the flow and allows you to clear in other areas. So I really recommend that. Thursday, 5:07 a.m. in the morning, Eastern Daylight Time in the United States, the moon is going to move into Leo. And when the moon moves into Leo, it almost immediately comes into opposition with Saturn in Uranus. So Leo wants to, the moon in Leo is like, how can I create this new beginning? How can I get things done? And Saturn's like, yeah, you need a structure for that. You need a plan. You do. What's the plan? And they form a T-square. And a T-square is these two planets in opposition, and then the square, okay, to the sun in Scorpio. And so how do you do this? By diving deep and doing the healing work. That is what that T-square is going to give you. Now, people around you are going to be pretty stubborn. This is all going to be internal work, and you aren't going to actually probably get anything to move in the external, but I don't think that's not really the goal this week anyway. I think the goal of the divine plan this week is to do the internal work, to do the healing, to figure out where it is that you want to go next. Friday, use your words to create a win-win. Use your thoughts to create a win-win. Write a story that creates a win-win. Okay, so I'm going to have to get into the book for this one. I'm not sure what they're trying to say with that one. But these two, with the moon in Leo, we've got the bringer of change. No kidding. It's transitional season anyway. And fleeting beauty. Treat your body like the palace that it is. Beauty is, when people say beauty is only skin deep, that's BS. Beauty, real beauty, is who you are inside. External beauty, that's fleeting. That's not going to last very long. Who you are inside, and who you are inside shines forward. And so worry about that. Do the work about the beauty that's inside, and it will shine through. And you will notice that when people find the joy and find the happiness in their life, they shine so much that they look younger, they feel healthier, they're more radiant, more vibrant. And so do that for yourself. Allow yourself to do the work so that you have this. So Rare Knowledge says, you now have within you wisdom that many others have denied or destroyed. That wisdom that came in with that. Okay, first we're in the Aquarian age, and that energy is flowing in easily to the air signs. And then you had the North Node go spinning through there the last 18 months. And so you have picked up wisdom and knowledge through this process based on what you've been curious about and what you've investigated. It is time for you to discover this and understand this and to regrow within this world. The ancient knowledge is simple in many ways and has been kept by the indigenous peoples of this planet. But there are people like you whose role it is to be the keeper of the wisdom and to spread the seeds for the future generations. So, rewrite your story. Rewrite it with the wisdom and the knowledge that you gained during this process. You're willing to go back in and fight. You're a little beat up when the North Node and the South Node move your sign. It's a little abusive, but you're stronger and you know who you are. And you can go in there and you can create. You can create your new story. You have the wisdom and knowledge that you picked up and you gained along the way. It's very powerful. So the moon stays in Leo until 2:09 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time U.S. on Saturday, when it moves into Virgo. The veil is so thin right now. The ability to really connect with our ancestors is there. You could do a lot of ancestral healing over this period of time also. I do want to encourage you to have as much fun as possible this weekend. Lighten up. Mars is going to move into Scorpio, and so you will have that energy around wanting to be able to do things and go have some fun. And so allow yourself to do that it's important. It's important that you remember to have fun and enjoy life. I'm just looking Gemini, I'm trying to figure out why you have this card. Okay. So Mercury is still in Libra. So your ruling planet still in Libra, still really getting this nice flow of energy. It will be moving into trine by the end of the weekend. I think you're getting a lot of ideas and downloads coming to you. You have the fox spirit, think on your feet. And the fox is very clever. The fox is able to get what it needs in a very, what is it? It does look out for number one. So there's a way to think on your feet and to get what you need that doesn't involve creating negative karma. That doesn't involve being mean to other people. So stay in the high vibrational energy, but be willing to think on your feet. Be willing to shift and change. Be willing to be Gemini. All right, you guys have got this. Now, that's an easy one. Step into your superpower. All right, you guys have a great week. Your monthly for the November month came out last week. If you haven't checked that out, because I don't think I don't think that many people did. I will link it. And so go check that out. And you guys have a great week ahead. And if you want to check me out over on Moonlit Waters, there's daily readings to kind of keep up with the energy. And they're different readings than you get here. It's about the same stuff, but it's different readings. I can't explain it any other way. You'll have to check it out. Stop in and say hi. Talk to you soon.